Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. So we've got ExCaL against Marakar. We're on a map called Stonehenge. Down in the south, we've got Marakar with the Cyan GLA Stealth. I did see the size of this replay. It was a chunky one, so you can imagine what army ExCaL is going to be. And it is a GLA mirror, so he's got the actual GLA vanilla up in the north with the purple color. So yeah, Stonehenge, not a map you see all too often, to be honest. It's quite a new one, but you do see it played like at least maybe once in recent challenges, stuff like that. So maybe it is going to become a big popular one in the future. It has got a lot of supplies, and I think it was a recent game we watched. Can't remember exactly who fought. Was it Size against Marakar, wasn't it? When Marakar did the massive Helix spam with the China Vanilla. But what we noticed then was actually these crates here actually got 7k compared to normally crates only have like 3.75k, like that one there. So it's important to actually do your research on some of these maps sometimes, because these actual middle crates here, yeah, they've got 7k in all those middle ones, so it's pretty much a full supply there. As you would imagine, we've got tunnels being placed down everywhere by both players. Marakar going for a more central position, kind of leaving that side exposed. ExCal's, I think, got a worker inside there at the moment. A lot of bunkers here, a lot of weird terrain, stuff like that. If you get this map well tunneled off, it's going to be hard to do a big push for sure. Marakar trying to go inside of this building, but they're actually having to walk around through the side of their defense. Marakar with a nice box here on his workers, and actually ExCaL for once is the one to actually lose some workers first. Usually ExCal's the one who's king at doing that. Gets 3, 4. Did he get a fifth? No, I don't think he got a fifth, but actually ExCaL did lose all of his there. ExCaL now chasing down this technical here. Is he going to get the scrap or not? He doesn't. Marakar does a barracks there to get that down, to clear the scrap rather. And there's a worker here actually repairing this. So once that tunnel goes down, these are actually going to fight against each other. And Marakar can actually drop down a tunnel. So far it's looking very good for Marakar, especially now he brings that toxin tractor here, clears out that bunker, and he's taken pretty much control of the whole middle. ExCal's still got this side here, but Marakar's also looking like he's going to get these oils, which is absolutely massive, really. ExCaL losing even more workers there as well. ExCaL is dropping off some tech RPGs. Well, he's brought 2 techs, dropping off some RPGs as well. Going to focus down this oil. He is building a tunnel there as well, so he is gaining some map control. And that's just as well, really, because ExCaL needs to make something happen now that he's given up a bit of the middle. He needs to actually gain some ground elsewhere. So I think he's recognized that Marakar has gone heavy mid, and therefore taking what he can of the flank. This is a fake barracks that actually will go down just a few technicals very, very quickly, and actually damages all of the infantry, even to here as well. Actually, it's crazy. Damages all the infantry, the workers. We've got a hijacker here from Marakar as well. Don't know if ExCaL necessarily saw that or not. Marakar's got a fair few quads already. This seems to be well boxed in. I think a technical could still technically get through there. There is this hijacker chasing down these technicals. Needs to be careful though, because he can easily get run over. Is that barracks going to get made? Yes, it is. I think if you are doing a fake barracks from the beginning to box your workers, I think it's a very, very good strat, and I think actually more people should do it. But then I also think as soon as it goes past like the 2-minute mark, I think you should upgrade it to a real one. Marakar here with a counter-attack now that these technicals are a little bit out of position. ExCaL does pop his stuff, but I'm not really convinced he has enough to hold that. But actually Marakar realizes the situation might go badly with the technicals coming back there for ExCaL, and actually does go back into his tunnel for now. Ready to fight another day. I do think Marakar needs to get more tunnels up and around this position, because whilst the barracks is good for protecting stuff, you need the tunnel there to actually defend against the bigger army. Hijacker there does steal one of the technicals. Does go down though. Now massive engagement here of quads from Marakar. But it looks like Marakar's going to give ExCaL a fair few super techs. Oh no. Marakar is on top of the scrap deny again, but not with the demo traps. He's actually more on it with the barrack scaffold, and I don't know if he actually lost that barrack scaffold or not. But either way, his economy's good because he's got these supplies here. ExCaL finally dropping down a tunnel there on the left side. This barracks has taken an absolute beating for ages now. There's another hijacker here in the mix. ExCaL's forced back once again. Technical there goes down. A reinforcement pop here from ExCaL. Continued push here from ExCaL. That was a nice engagement. Took out the remainder of the units there from Marakar. I feel like Marakar needs to get more on the 2 War Factory spam. I think that second War Factory there potentially a little bit late because he's been dropping down a lot in the middle. So Marakar is losing quite a bit of ground here. That supply is forced to be sold, but there's no reason why he can't just drop it again here, and then he actually has held it. Marakar will probably want to get that back at some point, but he does have this massive economic lead by holding this supply here, plus these 2 oils. It is absolutely huge. ExCaL now switching where he's going to attack. He's actually going to attack at this top left side now instead. And ExCaL is keeping busy, only collecting on 4 workers on his main. I think Marakar was there as well. I always recommend, especially at this stage, you want to be collecting on 6, maybe even 7 on your main. Marakar now pushing out in this bottom right, trying to gain some ground. Is ExCaL going to pop there? I don't think so. That's smart there for Marakar. Recognized that ExCaL was out on the map doing something with the majority of his army out of the tunnel, then use that time then to just pop a few quads. It's not a massive army, let's face it. It's only a few quads just to clear them tunnels there to even things up a little bit if you are going to lose a bit of ground here. But ExCaL is definitely keeping busy since losing the middle. He's actually choosing to push down into this bottom left side. 98% demo trap. Is ExCaL going to continue the push here? Does have a Vet 3 quad there, although it is a bit scrapped up, so it will do a little bit less damage. Marakar going to come and build this demo trap, finishes it off. ExCaL now going back though. Maybe he was just like posturing there, maybe just to make Marakar on the back foot for a second. In that case, ExCaL can then drop down this supply, which he is doing. So, who's ahead now? And ExCaL is slightly ahead in terms of XP, but this is a bad engagement here for ExCaL. You do not want to be engaging into that fully loaded bunker there. Well, not fully loaded bunker, but it is a bunker with all the quads and tunnels as well. It's a bad engagement there, I think, for ExCaL. Although ExCaL is doing some damage here, he is going to lose that battle. And that's the first major battle, I think, that ExCaL has lost. But Marakar overstepping the mark here and actually throws away his army there, because he had the numbers advantage. ExCaL going a little bit too close to this bunker. Now there are buggies out as well. First black market there going up for Marakar. Marakar's late game GLA. Actually, his GLA in general is just mega solid. Experienced it myself. But yeah, moving into the late game, I have no doubt he's going to have this nailed down with his strat. I think he's already... Is he ahead in terms of black market? Yeah, about 20% ahead in terms of the market. ExCaL has got one coming along as well. Another tunnel there of Marakar does get cleared. Marakar happily chilling on these 2 middle oils. Now, yeah, the middle oils is not to be underestimated, because obviously they will provide cash all the way through, even past when the supplies are mined out for both of the players. The oils will obviously keep bringing in the cash until they get TNT'd or killed another way. ExCaL, we can see, is getting the bounty money. It's obviously level 3. Buggies there take out this toxin tractor, and Marakar will try and get back inside of there. I even think, you know, Marakar could even double down here and just drop down even a few more tunnels around here, because I think a TNT could still probably get in there and kill that oil. So I think it wouldn't be such a bad idea for Marakar to tunnel in this more heavily, although he is in a really decent position. Is he getting the cash bounty as well, though? It doesn't look like it, actually. So that's a major mistake there from Marakar, not dropping down the CC. TNT there from Marakar as well. It's actually TNT the Palace. That's a rare sight. That is a very rare sight. Is it going to go down, though? If you pick off that now, yeah, even if you just kill it down to the hole, that's annoying for ExCaL because he can't produce any more buggies now. He can't drop down any more markets. He is going to come in and finish it off, though. Ooh, it's going to sacrifice some units for it, Marakar. Might lose even one more buggy. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, that one escapes. That's a really nice pick off. You rarely see a Palace getting TNT'd, but I don't think necessarily he was going for the Palace. I think he was just going to go in, see what he can find. Maybe an arms dealer, maybe some markets. Probably markets is the most important thing. But definitely hitting the Palace is a key target. Big pop here from ExCaL. Been lots of action, lots of quad battles, lots of action all the time, really. It's not completely campy as you sometimes see with GLA mirrors. It's moving weird, isn't it? Is that a bomb truck? That's a bomb truck. That's why you should tunnel in this. Why you should tunnel it in more. Yeah, that's nice there from ExCaL. I think the trend of that started on actually... Was it on Twilight Flame I first saw that trend happening? A bomb truck in the oils? I think it was. Yeah, I think it's got more chance of hitting than a technical. Sometimes. It's like with a technical, only one terrorist has to get picked off and probably it's not going to kill the oil, but a bomb truck, as long as it gets anywhere near, it just dies and kills the oil. So it's good to see units that don't get used all too often actually being used. But yeah, if it had a stinger, there, or maybe a couple more tunnels, maybe the bomb truck wouldn't have made it, or maybe would have got the notification a little bit sooner. But this one here, I'd definitely bunker that in more. I probably would drop some stingers, like I said. ExCaL now... Did he just drop down on a Scud? Yeah, I watched his cash. I'm sure he's on like 8k and is now dropping down a Scud. ExCaL now dropping down a CC, as well as a couple markets in the top left-hand corner. Markets-wise, Marakar's on a decent amount. 4 markets here. Obviously, he did lose that oil, whereas ExCaL still has that oil, actually. So, oils are actually even. So, I think ExCal's actually ahead now because he's got this supply here. It's 1 oil each. But ExCaL has an extra supply. So, yeah, ExCaL economically is ahead right now. In terms of supplies on the map, anyway, if we look at the markets, he's got 5 and a Scud coming. Whereas Marakar's got 4. And he's pulled his workers off there for some reason. Yeah, I think Marakar's the one under a little bit of pressure now for once. I think he's been doing very, very well so far. It would be nice to ExCaL to snipe the Vet 3 buggy. Then I think it loses its veterancy. If it gets sniped and then you retake it like with a worker or something, I think it loses its veterancy, so... Would be nice to snipe, that is for sure. Look at these stealth workers, man. I don't think ExCal's realized about that, has he? Demo trap there kills a stealth rebel. Another bomb truck from ExCaL. Now, he's morphed that into... Like, on our screen here, it looks like a purple buggy. But... has he actually clicked on a cyan buggy somewhere? I don't know if he has. But whilst ExCal's messing around with that bomb truck, he's actually under a little bit of pressure here. There's a tunnel right on his doorstep. That is a very nice tunnel there from Marakar. A couple of buggies there from ExCaL do get picked off as well. Tunnel there goes down. ExCaL coming in from the side here with these 3 quads, pushing Marakar back a little bit. But with this battle bus... I think actually Marakar can push again. I think if he closes down that tunnel, I think he's actually in a really strong position. Beacon there gets placed. There's another sneaky tunnel being placed in ExCal's base. ExCaL has no idea about that, I'm pretty sure. Although there is a worker there being revealed, and I don't know. ExCaL seems to be remotely aware But does it matter now? Because he's got this huge army here to deal with. I'm not sure it matters too much, actually. Marakar's making something happen at a time when he definitely needed to. Because, yeah, like I said, the economic advantage. Just got to be careful of them. A few terrorists there, but that tunnel is now established. These markets, you have to say, they're all dead. I don't think ExCaL can save them now. He does a few quads here. He's got a buggy. He was looking in a really solid position, but that tunnel there and that pop at that exact time was really, really decent there from Marakar. That bomb truck looks like it did reach the target, by the way, so ExCaL's ahead in terms of the oil. Sneak attack now as well as an anthrax bomb. The anthrax bomb looking pretty close to that sneak, though. Not sure if he can pop there without taking some damage or not. Okay, Marakar has popped. He did take a little bit of damage there. But he is going for this scud. He does not want to take a scud to the face. He's actually stopped dropping down markets now. Only collecting on one worker there, which is a huge, huge error. It's a F3 quad. The sneak attack there has gone down now. Pop here from Marakar. It's going to take out these markets. Scud has gone down. You have to imagine this oil is going to go down now as well. ExCaL desperately trying to drop some arms dealers back down. He doesn't have many units at all right now, ExCaL. Crazy, crazy game. I did see the size of this replay before I started it. It was like 400 kilobytes or something. So I knew it was going to be a beast one. We're 17 minutes in and still looking kind of close, to be honest. ExCaL taking a lot of damage in his last few minutes, but behind it, Marakar was only collected on one worker for ages. Marakar's lost all three of his oils. ExCal's lost his oil. ExCal's still collecting on here, just because of those massive crates, the massive value of the crates, rather. If ExCaL doesn't sell that in time, it's going to give more veterancy to these quads as well. Does sell it in time, though. Another market going up for Marakar. Marakar dropping down another line of tunnels here, there, and everywhere. He doesn't have the fortified structure upgrade, so if there is a sneak attack later from ExCaL in Marakar's base, then Marakar could lose some black markets rather quick. I've got a Vet 3 Jarman here. Shame he's not on a bike. ExCaL continues to push into this line of tunnels here. There's a Saboteur, actually, from Marakar. Battle Bus pops. There is a Jarman here, though. Is he going to snipe it now or not? He doesn't snipe it. Battle Bus goes down. It is taking all of the damage. Actually just goes down. I don't think there was anything inside of it. Bit of a trade-off here, but Marakar is losing this engagement. I think Marakar has to retreat from this position now. I'm not convinced always, you know, that Marakar with these saboteurs, like, is it really worth it to disable that? It's such a risk that it might not hit anyway. But is it worth it just to disable that? I think that was the only thing he could go for, but like what? It's just not worth it in my opinion. $800 plus the micro time, the thinking time, all that kind of stuff. I would rather have Marakar just focused more on the quad battle and actually won the quad battle rather than just messing around with a saboteur. It isn't really going to achieve that much. Here comes an anthrax bomb from ExCaL. Is it going to hit? Sneak attack deployed by ExCaL in the bottom right position. Anthrax bomb hits, kills a load of workers. There is a toxin tractor out in time there. ExCaL decides to pop over here, and this is a decent one actually because all these RPGs are going to get killed very, very quick. Quads go down quick as well. ExCaL is going to push into this line of tunnels, but I think actually he should just retreat and actually just kill these markets. Very, very scrappy battle. I just wonder, has Marakar got enough cash going into the later game? ExCaL, I suppose you could say the same about him, really. It's kind of even. Maybe ExCaL currently has the greater number of quads. So he's been producing out of 2 arms dealers for a while now with a greater number of quads. That could be a factor. CC is going to take an absolute age to kill, especially being repaired and especially with buggies harassing now from the side on these quads. One quad there goes down. Is ExCaL going to turn around and shoot the buggies or not? He is. Oh, that's painful. That is painful indeed. Yeah, lost 2 buggies there. Didn't need to, really. Could have just gone round. But at this stage in the game, losing 2 buggies, I mean, it doesn't seem massive, but I think every little helps soon because these supplies are about to mine out. Another GPS scramble there from Marakar. Very nice. Now, there is a few demo traps here that Marakar built ages ago. That could be pretty nice. Yeah, you get 3 quads there. That's very nice. And the Jarmans ran into the tunnel there. Is that tunnel going to take it down? Gets a little bit low. Marakar now pops with the buggies again, and these quads are going down very, very fast. Yeah, those quads got absolutely minced. There's another worker here from Marakar, and I don't know if ExCaL got alerted about that. He did. He did. Well, he definitely got alerted about it, but not everyone notices it. Like, it'll say stealth unit detected, and you press spacebar, and it should take you to it. Yeah, like if we press spacebar now, it takes us to there. Maybe it's the market building, though. But yeah, this ExCal's just looking for it now. Meanwhile, the workers actually walked to a pretty unpredictable place, going over here. Now there's a sneak attack into the top left, as well as another sneaky worker here. Sneak attack versus sneak attack. It's only going to be the delaying tactic here. By ExCaL, and sneak attack there from ExCaL does go down very, very quick. Arms dealer here is now going to get picked off, it seems, and an Anthrax bomb. Wow. That's a big plus there for Marakar. Very, very nice hit. Takes down the arms dealer as well, gets himself a Vet 2 quad. But ExCaL still very much in it. He's in this position here, but this market here might get picked off, leaving only 1 in this position. This position will be pretty useless soon because that's going to be mined out. It's going to be a bunch of tunnels and 1 market. Marakar's army looking pretty formidable. Yeah, Marakar's army right now is just so big compared to ExCaL. But he did run into a palace, though. Lost 1 buggy. He's got a Jarman of his own out. What happened to the Vet 3 Jarman of ExCaL? Did that go down to the Anthrax bomb? I didn't quite see. Marakar wants to now engage into the palace. He's going to lose a few quads here because there's defensive buggies here from ExCaL. But the Jarman comes forward, snipes the RPGs remaining from the palace. Another palace going up here from ExCaL. ExCaL is under a hell of a lot of pressure. ExCaL with a GPS scramble of his own. I don't know if he stealthed that worker or not. I think he did. And this sneak attack now will get cleared up, but there's another 3 tunnels here. Jarman's still poking around there from Marakar. This sneaky tunnel is finally going to be built, and that's going to be another market there of ExCaL going down. Marakar is playing like a legend here today. He's got a decent number of markets here back at home as well. I think if he just keeps dropping down 1 at a time, his economy is going to be crazy before long. That's the thing with the markets. Just keep building, 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 and eventually you get to that point where you can just drop down like 4 arms dealers. It's like... crazy GLA economy. Nice sneak attack there. Distracts a lot of the fire there of the quads of Marakar. And ExCaL is looking under a lot of pressure. If we look at his map control, there's this little spot over here, and then this bit over here. Marakar is like, what, 60%, 70% of the map. Another sneak attack here from Marakar. It's keeping ExCaL guessing where he's going to attack next. Another market there gets picked off. So even if ExCaL holds this position, which he probably will, Marakar has just been building his economy. Meanwhile, ExCal's economy has been getting picked off. But if ExCal's sneak attack even picked off 1 market, I don't think it did. ExCaL finally going to find this worker after like 5 or 10 minutes of looking for it. Finds it with the radar van and runs it over. ExCaL wants us take a few of these vehicles back with some workers. GLA is such an annoying unit. Just get your vehicles sniped and sniped. If you use your Jarman too soon, then he snipes yours. Then the enemy one can just snipe your vehicles for free and your RPGs and stuff. Such like an annoying unit. So that you can make an Overlord. Most powerful tank in the game. Yeah, when Jarman snipes it, there's nothing it can do. Here comes another Saboteur from Marakar, and he's going to try to reset the support powers there of ExCaL. You have to say that's probably worth it, because now the Anthrax is going to take another 5 minutes. The sneak attack is going to take another, is it 2 or 3 minutes? Well, GPS scramble is disabled as well. You probably have to say that's worth it for $800. I just don't think disabling the arms dealer for $800 is worth it. So yeah, I do like that from Marakar, the fact he hit the CC this time. That's good. It's something he's often doing, is just making these saboteurs. Like, what is ExCaL going to do to defend against that? Is he going to make... He's got these things around his CC. But is that because of saboteurs, though? I don't know. If that's because of saboteurs, that's so good there from Marakar, because he's forcing the drop down of 3 $800 defenses. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't say that's because of Anthrax, because it's not going to shoot down the Anthrax plane. It's going to put it... The Anthrax plane is going to land its bomb before they even hit. So yeah, I have to say that's because of saboteurs. So yeah, pretty well played there from Marakar. We have to give it to him, I suppose. Game is slowed down. Another fake arms dealer here for ExCaL. He has to make something happen, really. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 markets. Actually, is that 7? Yeah, 7 markets. Plus this one is 8. GPS scramble there must have been from Marakar, because ExCaL's just got reset with the Saboteur in the CC. Anthrax bomb now from Marakar. At the same time, the buggies were probing the front there, just picking off this Stinger. He's trying to bait a pop there from ExCaL, which would have been pretty bad if it had got a direct hit. ExCaL deciding to sell this supply. These defenses here at the front are going to get picked off. Nice little bounty money coming in here from Marakar. Is he only getting 5% though? Or is he getting... You get $160. Is that 20%? Yeah, it must be 20%. 20% of 800? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, he's getting... I think he's getting 20%. Another sneaky tunnel here from Marakar this time. Another Saboteur. You have to be joking. You have to be joking. Yeah, that one didn't hit. I think if you go for it too much, I don't think it's going to hit. I think if you reset the CC or a Scud once, probably cut your losses. I mean, probably take that little win. But yeah, I think ExCaL now knows he's quite behind. If he starts taking these Scuds to the face, he's just going to lose. So he has to now produce a giant army and do a decent sneak attack. I think that's what he knows. But there is a battle bus here from Marakar ready for that. So yeah, nice mix of units there from Marakar. He's always like kind of had one battle bus floating around. He's not just left it as quads and buggies, which most people would do. It's easy just to spam quads and buggies, suppress on the war factory, but it's a little bit harder to load up the battle bus micro time, and you need tunnels, or you make RPGs from your barracks, stuff like that. But Marakar's always kept in one battle bus, which I like. Shuts down them sneak attacks so quick. But ExCaL is producing a lot of units. He's got 4 outside of his tunnel, which means his tunnel there is full. But where is ExCaL going to push? He has to push somewhere. He doesn't want to be taking these Scuds to the face just for free. Here's another Saboteur from Marakar. I think ExCaL knows that one is coming. But is it going to get in? Like, if you go for it too often... He's making it... How many bikes is he making, man? Did it die? Don't know, but you're messing around with Saboteur so much that now you're losing this engagement. Massive engagement here. But I think if Marakar can just literally hold, if it's just like a 1-for-1 trade, which looks like he's won the engagement eventually, but even if it's just a 1-for-1 trade, as long as he can just hold until he can fire this Scud, that's going to be bad news. How many... They're just rebels on the bike now. Yeah, this is a bit of a waste for Marakar. It's the first proper wasting we're seeing. Just driving straight through 2 Stingers is not quite going to do it, especially when they're just rebels anyway. Just needs to focus now on this engagement, because you can't be fighting here on this engagement, meanwhile trying to send rebels and saboteurs across the map. You want to focus here in one place. He's still going for it. He's still going for it. He's still going for it. Oh, he does not mess around with these saboteurs, does he? This is DoMiNaToR now from ExCaL. Big pop here from Marakar. Again, all he needs to do is just hold. Just needs to hold. But did lose a lot of quads there, but ExCaL lost all of his quads as well. I think ExCal's got the buggy numbers. So ExCaL uses his sneak anyway. I've seen Marakar do this so many times. He's just messing around with these saboteurs and bikes. Just forget it, man. Like, you did one good thing, which was resetting the CC. Why do you need to go for it 52 times? It does not make any sense. Because now you've lost this main production area. Now you're at risk of losing the game. If Marakar loses this, honestly, this is a huge throw. Massive throw. We've got Scud Storm ready to fire. We've got Anthrax Bomb coming in now from ExCaL. And all of a sudden, this is looking absolutely awful for Marakar. He's fired the Scud, but where is that going to hit? It's actually going to hit on top of the sneak attack. Oh my god, man. This Marakar's got an obsession with saboteurs. He's just like got a fetish about them. Where the game was won. All you have to do is hold. And now he's thrown away one Scud, his main production area, a load of map control, forced to use his Scud defensively, or because he's making like 10 rebels on a bike and I'm trying to put saboteurs on him. It's expensive to do, man. Especially when they're not achieving anything. Only one of them broke through and hit the CC. And now he's losing the market position. This is going to be a huge throw. Oh my god, what are we seeing? This was a one game. This was a legendary play by Marakar. And all of a sudden, this is looking really, really awful for him. ExCal's got an angry mob in the back of the base. He's killed 1.5 markets so far, I think. Next wave here from ExCaL gets GPS scrambled, AK-47s at the ready from the angry mob. Marakar is dropping down another market at a time when he probably doesn't have enough units out. Does have an Anthrax Bomb though. Anthrax Bomb is going to cut off the reinforcements and kill all of the angry mobs, which is good. Buggy's going a little bit close here. Is ExCaL even going to kill the palace? It seems to be lasting forever, that palace. Ooh, the palace. Ooh, that palace. Oh my god, this game. What is going to happen now? Sneak attack now from ExCaL at the bottom right. Straight pop here from Marakar. Ooh, a little bit of a Fargo pop there from ExCaL because they all took damage on exit. And now they're all going to run into tunnels and be a bit of a mincemeat going through the grinder here. I don't know how Marakar is holding this. This game is unreal. This game is unreal. He's still got Saboteur. Oh my god. It's been sat here for like 5 minutes now, hasn't it? I think it has. He's got another sneaky worker over here. Another attack over here on this left side. And all of a sudden now it's looking pretty bad for ExCaL again. Craziness. Another push from ExCaL down to the bottom left. He has another angry mob with AK-47s, but ExCaL is losing his main base. His production is going to get camped again soon. ExCaL's on 4 arms dealers. Yeah, ExCaL's attack here has been shut down. It wasn't that strong of an attack, really. It was like 4 quads and an angry mob. Now backed up by another 3 quads, but it's been running into stealth tunnels, quads of Marakar's own, plus a buggy here and there. So that's looking quite like a nice hold there from Marakar. Marakar, meanwhile, pushing the arms dealers here of ExCaL. 2 arms dealers have now gone down. Got a Vet 3 quad in the mix. I think ExCaL is going to lose, yeah. Whoa.
You are victorious.
Oh, man. I think that game could have been won about 5 or 10 minutes ago by Marakar if he'd stopped messing around with the saboteurs and bikes and stuff. The amount of money, resources, micro time, and effort and thought process going into that all of the time just took away from some of the key battles towards the end, and it almost cost him the game. It was looking so good for ExCaL. I think if maybe ExCaL had used a saboteur of his own, how ironic, he could have disabled the CC of Marakar and stopped that Anthrax bomb, because that kind of Anthrax bomb that Marakar used latest was the one that really saved Marakar. And after that battle, it kind of tipped it back in his favor. But if that Anthrax bomb hadn't done so much damage to ExCaL's attack, I think ExCaL probably could have won, because his army was kind of snowballing and Marakar didn't really have much of an army to fight it. So yeah, that was a really immense game. I knew that one was going to be long, but I didn't expect it to be that epic. That was like back and forth, just like, yeah, complete carnage. So yeah, GG, well played. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and see you in the next one.